Is it somebody right on my call? This is the moment you're meant to know.
Like time through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? How are you? Yes, how are you? Well, I hope you're fabulous. Well, baby Cone and I, we haven't been outside in a long time. I mean, we haven't recorded or anything like that. And so we decided, let's just go outside today. It's wonderful. It's 86 degrees.
Yes.
It's not too bad. It's really, really, really nice outside. You want to say anything, baby boopsie boop? It's so beautiful.
Thank you. Well, it's always great and amazing to be outside.
Yes.
Despite the fact that we have the air conditioner blowing in the background. So hopefully you guys cannot pick that up on the mic.
We have to have it cool on the inside.
Yes.
You know.
So, other than that, the summer is coming around to the end. It's great to see you guys, honestly. It's pretty much all I have to say.
So anyway, baby doesn't want to share her good news. But nevertheless, what else can we say? Oh, there has been a lot going on. We're just going to sit down and chit chat for a few minutes. Not very long. Here we are, our secret glass, like time through the hourglass.
Yes.
So are the days of our what?
Lives.
Okay. So one of the things I want to talk about, I really want to talk about the David 4.
Okay.
Baby, that's more yours. You want to take us in?
Yes, what I recently heard in the David Ford case is that allegedly there is another underage female.
They always come out, whether it's true, whether it's false.
Yeah. Yes, there was a underage female that had came out saying that she was also in a relationship with David at the same time as Celeste. So that's some news that has came out about David Ford.
And what else can I say about David Ford? He just seems to be a little perverted, like a pervert. And I don't know. It just seems like they're having a time legally binding him. What do you think?
Most definitely.
They say what they feel. Like they say, he's guilty, he's a petty, he's this, he's sick, he's da-da-da-da-da. All of the above and more. But it just seems like they don't have the right to nail him.
Yep.
And what's that all about, you think, baby Crones?
Could be his masterful mind plan of how he executed the plan, that it's really hard to pinpoint him. It can land on somebody else, but it's hard to make, I guess it's hard for the evidence to point exactly to him.
Changing up for a moment. I have an issue.
Okay.
And my issue is when this young guy went to school and he shot up all these people. I don't know if it was in another country. It was in another country. And
I think that was in Thailand.
Was it here? Either way, what happened, the man that the boy, because the father bought him a weapon for Christmas, and with that weapon, and the father gets to serve time. I think he gets 15 years, 20 years, and I don't know what the son get. And I'm saying, in the cases when you see children and they run away from home, when do the parents ever get responsible for that? I'm not saying going to jail.
Yes,
but
that it happened here in Georgia.
Oh, in Georgia? Yeah. When do the parents be responsible for their children?
Yeah, for real.
Maybe parents would be better if they knew that if now I could see if the child ran away, they was a hellion, they got hooked on drugs, they came and they talked to your son or your daughter, and maybe you was abusive or whatever the case may be. Your house go through counseling for a year of counseling to rectify the situation. This is what I believe. And then you go through a trial, and then that way you could see whether or not the child belongs in this family or the child doesn't. I just think that we need to pay more attention to what's going on in the houses.
Yes.
in the houses. What do you think?
Yes, most definitely.
What would make a 12-year-old want to grow up so fast? She doesn't like where she lives. She wants to get out. She's not feeling it at home. She was 13 years old. How old when she lost her life?
13.
What the hell? You know, when do the parents say we have a long? Do the parents get a chance to say, okay, you under therapy, we're going to put you away for what can you do?
Yeah.
Because what if you're a good parent? Because I like to think of myself as a good parent. And I know that if baby Crone ran away, I know that I didn't do anything. I know that she's running away from something deep within. Now, if I done anything, I'm eager to talk about it, to let me know. Come talk to me. But she's a grown woman. But as I can't even comprehend.
Well, as a good parent.
But as I can't even comprehend. The only reason why I could see a child running away is if they turn 18, 19 and above, and they don't want to deal with your rules and they run away. But I can't see a 13-year-old wanting to run away from me. Or 12 or 15-year-old. I can't imagine that.
No, not at all. Not at that young age.
You understand what I'm saying? I can't even imagine that. I can imagine that maybe I've been a little too strict. You want to run be with your boyfriend. I get it. But not as a child. I'm just saying. I am. Now, with that being said, speaking of David 4, whatever will be. And let's just run some cards real fast, and let's just see, is he going to get it?
Yeah, because I'm going to ride 3 tiers next month in September.
I'll probably run again by right now. But why it's looking good? Because you would think this would be a cut and dry case.
You really would think that.
You would think cut and dry, but it isn't cut and dry at all.
No, it's not that simple.
It's not that simple. These cards have already been shuffled. So 1, okay. Baby Crone, please make your opinion. I see a 6.
As usual.
I see a 9. I see a 6.
Nice and clear.
Good. I see a 9, but it's upside down for me. I see a ace. And last outcome, I see the Lovers.
Why does this cards always seem to come out with some sort of positivity?
They always do.
They always do
when I do them. And even this 9. Okay, before I read, I truly believe he's going to get time.
Okay.
And the reason why is because nevertheless, she was a minor. And for petty, that's a given. Now, the hacking of the body and all of that, the kidnapping, all of that, I don't know. Because this is what I see. I see that he will get his just reward.
Okay.
Do you see that? I see that he will get his just reward. However, this card for you is right side up. For me, it's upside down. And this card means that you sleepless nights. You got a lot on your mind. You worried about what everybody's saying about you, what everybody talking about you. You more concerned about how people feel about you, what they saying about you, what they think about you. This has got you stressed out, right? But because it's upside down for me, so let me flip it in another way. So that would mean that you're kind of like getting over it, like you're kind of accepting it, like you're kind of accepting the fact that people don't like you, people see you as a monster. You're not as worried about that as you once was, as you're looking forward to your new housing, your new beginning, your new finances, your new world, your new life. This is what I see. And over what? Love. Over love. That's what I see. And the outcome is over love. And because of that, I just think that he probably feels he's got a warped way of thinking.
He does.
So because it always shows up like this. And it's gotta mean that there is something inside of him that he don't see anything he did wrong.
I can honestly believe it.
Or he's denied it. So if you're denying it, you don't even accept it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Yep, most definitely.
So with that being said, that's what I get. But the outcome is lovers. And the only thing I could say is that from the beginning to the end, for that, I think he's going to get his just reward for what he did to that love affair, that little girl, taking advantage of her. That's what I think. What did you think?
Okay, yep, that was good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we try to give a little reading. After I do one, you'll do one for the next.
Okay.
All righty. Let's get into it now. Wells.
Yep, keeping it up with the crime cases, that true crime.
God. The Wells, True Wells. Let's get into it.
Yes, Nolan Wells, that case.
Oh.
Well, first and foremost, a whole lot of stuff has been coming out recently. Tatum is still doing interviews with now a whole group of friends, not just one individual interview. It was a couple.
So what do you think about Tatum?
Well, how do I feel about Tatum?
How do you feel about him, honestly?
I definitely feel like, because we have been watching his interviews, and I feel like this one just really solidified the rumors that people were saying about him and how he is for the alleged killers.
That's how you feel? Mm-hmm. Okay, this is how I feel. I try to be neutral. I really do. I try my best to be neutral. Sometimes I feel it both ways. There's a part of me that understand that there are people that just want freedom, that want white people and black people and Asian people and Hispanic people, and they just want us all to get along and live in this utopia and act like none of that other stuff matter because they're in an interracial relationship or they don't see anything wrong or that's their friends or they live that way. And it's kind of hard to take a peekaboo out and say, no, that stuff still exists. And so when you see someone that is black and going against it, it just makes your stomach hurt. He's not the only one.
Yes.
He's not the only one. For me, in my opinion, I feel as though if I'm not going to stand up for my people, then I just won't stand at all.
Okay.
I won't say anything. Because at the end of the day, I have to feed my own people first. Especially if I feel as though something is going on. In the case with Nolan, I feel as though there is foul play.
Yeah.
You can't prove it because they done got rid of the evidence. You know, they just chucked it off. They didn't check the boat, so that's no good. They cut the throat and the lungs. Okay, what about it seemed like at this point the boy's never been investigated. You know, you kind of want to know why is it at 12 o'clock and the next day or 11 you finally call the Coast Guard or whoever for help. Did you go to his mother? Did you check? If it was me and we were out in the ocean and I left baby Crone out there, this will never happen.
Right, but hypothetically,
she's my friend. I can't even phantom that happening. But to even fix my lips to say it is hard. But nevertheless, I left her out there, and this because she said she wanted to go, and she looked copacetic and everything looked cool to me. And I'm telling her, come on, let's go, you know. And she doesn't want to go. I'll be like, here, take your phone. Call me if you need anything. Get a boat with somebody. See if somebody going to take you home. I'm not going to leave you unless I know somebody you got a way home. You know what I mean? Even if I was mad at you, I want to make sure you got a way home. And since we're a minority, I would say that you find somebody that's going to take you, because I don't want to leave you out here stranded. You know, do you have a way home? They don't talk about none of that.
Nope.
You know, she had a track on his phone. They didn't even deliver the phone to her. She only knew where it was because she tracked it. There's so many things that just make you go, oh,
Exactly.
I don't want to be like this. You know,
But it looks suspicious.
I don't. But for me to sit down and say that it doesn't look suspicious, even when the young boy, Nolan, I believe it was his name, when the woman was talking to her, she sounds like a black woman. I'm not saying she is, I'm just saying she could be. But anyway, she was asking him how many people on the boat, da 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 da.
I think that was
Warren, and he's being sarcastic, and he's not one, but you're sinking. You got water.
Yep.
And
does it sound like an emergency?
Doesn't sound like how many people on the boat. And to the point she asked, and this is what I got from Dr. Umar.
Yep.
When he said that, what did he say?
That she asked is somebody breathing
right,
or alive,
right? And why would she ask that when he's also being snorky and being a dick?
Yep.
In a crisis, and also he didn't even really tell her his coordination. And the grandfather calls and say, "You don't have to send nobody out there. Come on, Come on. It's just, look, I am not saying those boys did it, but I'm not saying they didn't.
Exactly.
It was 7 people on the boat. Was there women on the boat?
Don't know.
It's just so many questions. But because the evidence has been tampered with,
and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And honestly, I'm just tired of these interviews because I just feel like we're not really getting any type of information but a runaround and more things to cover their tracks.
And the kicker of it is, if you innocent, why you got a lawyer? Why you got a lawyer, the president's lawyer or something like that? What is this? What are you protecting yourself from?
Exactly.
If he was truly your friend, as you said, you would know his parents, A, and B, you would have went to his funeral. No matter what. You said that we go out, but we don't go out that much. So you're still going out, but you'll take a chance and go out, but you wouldn't go to, just something ain't right. It just doesn't seem like y'all was as close as you all make it to be. It seemed like they were Warren friends. And yes, I truly believe that Warren and him could have been friends. How much? I don't know.
Yeah.
It just got questions.
Too many best friends at this point, too.
Yes. Too many best friends. Let's read the outcome. You want to take it?
I'm sure. You can take Nolan.
I'll take Nolan.
Okay. I'll take the next one.
Take Nolan. And let's get a full card outcome. Let's see where this is going. What is it? Let's see this full card. What is it? Where is it going? Let's see.
Yes.
Let's see.
Because we're now past a month.
You got a sword. No. Ooh.
Oh my.
Ooh. It comes off very, very powerful, very mental, but it looks like some talking, something going to soften up, some emotions. It just seemed like some emotions, but this is so tricky because you have the Wheel of Fortune, and because the Wheel of Fortune is there, that let me know karma is due.
That's good to hear.
Karma is due, but you can see here the cups, right? So that let me know that's very emotional. It's a very emotional time, but are coming together. So we might find out some more information. Something is coming. Maybe somebody is going to come through. Somebody was emotional. Somebody that's feeling this thing, that's going to want to put an end to something or start something or whatever. I do feel as though that I do feel as though something is going to be revealed soon. And also, this is a Wheel of Fortune. A Wheel of Fortune is a Wheel of Fortune. Your fortune, it's karma. How is it going to play out? But it is karma that to be played out here in some way. Do you see something?
No, I definitely do like that because looking at it, it is a lot of powerful cards. We have
Very
two
powerful
aces.
Cards. 2 aces.
Actually,
and
even
mental versus the heart. So that means mentally somebody is going to be overtaken, emotionally, physically, just can't bear it, and they're going to come through and they're going to talk. I'm telling you. What do you think? We still got a long way to go.
We do.
This isn't going to end like in 3 months. We're looking, could be a year or two. First, I thought it was going to be short.
Okay.
But the more information I'm getting, this doesn't seem like it. I also know that Umar is calling for a 1 million man march. Well, when you see them rounding up and getting the lawyers and protecting themselves, how do you go up against that?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't. This
Especially
is all
when they're
bizarre
trying
for
to
me.
go for the top of the top to defend them.
Yeah. Well, so what do you have to say?
What I see here, like I said, there's even with the Wheel of Fortune, it's if you look at it in a numerology sense, it's a number 1. So we have like 3 ones here. So there's a lot of it's giving me a lot of new beginnings. Sorry if I sound nasally. Allergies.
You don't sound nasally at all. You sound beautiful.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, so that's what I see here, is that there's a lot of, like you said, strong forces, a lot of hands at play. We'll see how it all turns out in the end, like the Wheel of Fortune says, because it's just too
murky. Yeah. Too murky right now. But it will be revealed. Also, what else could we talk about? We could talk about Kim Kardashian.
Yep, Kim Kardashian.
You got that one?
I do have that one. Allegedly, Kim Kardashian, her house that she has in California, one of her houses that she has in California, that she has been renovating for the last couple of months now. So she's currently not in it. This Sunday was broken into, car stolen, I think it was a Lexus, and some goods that were inside the house still was taken out along with the car. However, the victim who burglarized the house was caught, and nobody thankfully was harmed in the situation. But I just feel bad for Kim, because I could feel, even though it's not like the Paris situation, it must have brought back memories.
Feel like a target, but she is a target.
She is.
She is a target. Her children, her family, they're all target. When you have money like that, you are a target.
Yeah.
You know, and especially in the world right now where people are struggling, losing their jobs, don't know how they're going to eat. There's people, and you see the rich and the famous and the wealthies, and you see them just out there living life ease. It's hard for some people to not feel jealous, you know, and want what they have. It's hard, you know, I would imagine, because I don't want what anybody have. I don't want what she has, but she can give me a couple of million and let me buy what I want to have. You know, you don't sometimes want what somebody has. You just want what you want to have. Is that all right?
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's happened. Another thing that we're going to talk about briefly is Chris Brown. What's going on with that?
Yes. So with Chris Brown,
that's her judge. You want to push them out the way a little bit? No, you can't. Can you move that and not move the camera? Yeah, just yeah, you got it. Okay. Yeah.
All right. I'll just sit it to the side over here so you guys can see.
So what's going on with Chris Brown?
Yes. So first off, Chris Brown was supposed to pay his ex-housekeeper who got mauled by his security dog back in the early pandemic years. And he was supposed to pay $13 million to her and awarded of damages and stuff. And it could she was thinking about maybe seizing his tour money that he's having with the R&B tour with Usher and Chris Brown. However, he's trying to fight back having to pay $13 million because he's saying that he has, I guess, just finding other reasons of where other useful things that money can go towards. I'm surprised, because how are you going to first admit guilty to it, but then after admitting guilty to it, you say that you don't want to pay it?
Really?
Yes. That's why it settled.
Playing games.
Yes, playing games. I thought Chris Brown had a change of heart as a person. I thought he was doing better. We have the Ace of Pentacles.
I got you.
Thank you. We have the Emperor. Three of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. I'm just going to stop right there. So what we see here first with the Ace of Pentacles, literally and metaphorically, Chris Brown.
Financially.
Yes,
money.
financially.
Mhm.
But he doesn't want to fork up the money.
Very firm about it.
Yeah, firm about it, down to
sorry.
No, that's okay, because we have the Emperor here, who's somebody is very firm and stern and definitely stands his ground. And he, as the Emperor, is stepping into that energy that we can even see here paired with the two fours. For the Emperor and the Four of Cups, we still see somebody.
Read them cards, baby. Phone.
Thank you. We still see somebody who is still not accepting something, even down to the Ace of Pentacles. So it seems like whatever judgment has been offered up to him, as the Three of Pentacles suggests,
As he was in a contract, or he gave his word or oath with that Three of Pentacles. And he's breaking it.
Yep.
Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry. But the Two Pentacles let me know this is definitely about money. This is definitely about him being rebellious. This is definitely showing here again with this cup. I don't want to do it. Emotionally, he's not feeling it. I don't know what made him have a change of heart. Right. I have no idea. Go ahead, baby. Come.
Yeah, that was pretty much it, because that's what I was saying with this Three of Pentacles, is that whatever judgment he's being awarded, he's not not really accepting it. So I'm gonna just pull one card to see what could have been his change of heart, of why he suddenly doesn't want to pay it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a pentacle. That's actually a very interesting card. It's the Three of Swords.
Three of Swords. Yeah. And for me, you go ahead. I'll tell you what I think.
Yes, please do.
It just seems to me that he feels like he don't deserve it.
Oh.
Because there's a piercing in the three.
Okay.
So obviously this is mental. So this is mental. You're rebelling against it. Why? Because you don't feel as though you deserve it. You don't feel as though it's true. What's going on here? Something is blocking it, and it's that his heart is hardened. It's like, I don't feel it. I'm not doing it. It's like a rebellion coming up about it. Go ahead, baby. Come on.
Yeah, I could definitely see that, because she was hospitalized, and there was the ex-housekeeper that got mauled by the security dog. But he was the trial was, and he was sentenced.
And he was heartbroken about that.
Sentenced on the fact of being negligible. So that in that sense, when when it's negligence,
and he feels as though that it wasn't even his dog.
No, it was his security.
I thought it was his security. Oh, it was his dog. Okay.
But the thing is that the reason is that if she has been working for you for a subsequent amount of time, your security dog should be familiar with her and her sin, that the dog shouldn't go after and attack her.
Absolutely.
So on that end, he was a bit negligible on that end, and maybe that, like you said, that could be like he said, she said kind of thing. You know, it was an accident. Accidents happen, but
he's sorry about it. But I just feel as though he had a change of heart. He's being hardened. Even though he feels sad that it happened, it's something about it that make his heart harden. And he don't want to deal with that contract for whatever reason. Whatever. I don't know what's going on. And so last who we want to talk about, we want to also talk about Perez Hilton. Let's go on with that, baby clone. You can start.
What's going on with Perez Hilton since he has been hospitalized? Actually, it has been has it been a week since it has happened?
It's been about a week, or it's been about 5 days. Something like that.
Yep. Anything else did you want to say about
I want to say a lot. It just seemed like he's got a lot of hate. There are some people that celebrities that's coming out and that's wishing him well, even though he treated them badly. At this point, when you think about it, hurt people. So if you've been in his path and he has hurt you, they said he dogged Ariana Grande, Shepherd's, and if that is the case, then you got to understand. Look at his outcome.
Yep.
Look at who he is. Look at his broken state.
Yep.
So in that sense, you just I feel sad for him. I feel bad for him because he's mentally ill. and he's been ill for a long time. And sometimes broken people like to hurt people.
Yep.
So in actuality, he was dumping on people to what he felt of himself. That's what I think. And I think this goes back for a long time. A long time. I do. I think even back in the 2000s, I think that this has just been going on for a moment. I really do. So let's see. What is his condition and how is he healing? He is definitely in recuperation. That is the 4 of Swords. We see depth. We see judgment. I see here a humbling, a new beginning, a change of heart. I really, truly believe this man is really wanting to turn his life around. But even before this, but a lot of people don't believe because he hurt. Whenever you go to Jesus and you're doing all of that, that's a sign of brokenness. Also, I think connecting with his past, I think his past is really coming up to haunt him. I think that he's been the boogeyman, not a boogie in a good way, but a boogie, a scary person, a mean person in his past. And I still think people hold that against him. I really do. And here I just see he's so emotional. As a little kid, he has been broken, just mentally not stable. And I think that this has been something that he's been dealing with for a long time. And now that he's in his 40s, I think he just broke. I really do. And I think that it was a lot to do with his health. And I think a lot of it having to do with the move. And I also think money problems. I do think that to what degree, I don't know. From what I understand, he took care of his whole family. And sometimes when you're not bringing the money in, things can seem a little wobbly, a little shaky, a little insecure, a little. But I do see that. I'm seeing, yeah. I think he had to just come down. I do. I think that mentally, I think this was a mental collapse. And I do think that he want to be a better person. See, I do. I think that he do want to come. He may never be the king that he once was. But I do think that he can come back. He have a fighting chance to come back. And as I said, and as I believe, my own opinion, I believe that once you had a real breakdown, I don't think you're ever the same. You become a new normal. Because your mind shut down. I've talked about this in previous other readings I've done or talks. I don't believe you. Not that you're walking around goofy or anything. It's just something. It's just that if somebody come near that area, you will crumble. It's just that you just broken in that area, not in your whole life. It feels like that when you're broken, I would imagine. But once you deal with that, I think you can heal and feel better, but I don't ever think that you're as 100, maybe 99, maybe 89, maybe 59. I don't know, but I don't think that you're ever the same once you mentally collapse like that. Because I think anything come near it, anything mentally that come near it, it disturbs your peace. And that's what I think. That's what I think. So I do think new beginnings for him. I think he's going through a judgment. I think he understands spiritually what's happening to him. I think that he feels bad. And I think that when he can forgive himself, don't worry about what people say. That's up to people. But when we can forgive ourselves, when we really can forgive ourselves truly, that is the true beginning of healing. When you really, really forgive you, even though she may not forgive me, but when you forgive you, after you done asked for forgiveness, and he have done that, when you done asked for forgiveness, you done showed that you were sorry, you done did everything you could, and the world or your family or whoever, your friend, your lover, they can't forgive. That's not on you. That's not on you. Now you have to work on forgiving yourselves and to never, ever, ever do that behavior again.
Yes.
That's the healing. Now, with that being said, we hope you enjoyed this video. We got through it, didn't we not?
Yes,
we
did.
really did. We got through it. We got to talk about some things. Is there anything you want to end it?
End it on?
I'm coming right back, but I just wanted to end it.
I mean, while I was just sitting here briefly thinking as you was talking, you know who popped through my mind?
Who?
Krishan Rock.
Read about it.
I will read
Well,
about
with
her.
that being said, we thank you so much, and please have a lovely,
Yes,
lovely
enjoy
day.
this weather.
Enjoy the weather. School is about to start in a couple of weeks, and for all you school people, enjoy the year, and let's all become friendlier. How about
Yes,
that?
please.
And with that being said, please, if you like our station, please subscribe. It means so much to us. Become a sunflower. We don't have the sunflower. I will get the sunflower and put it here on the next video. But please become a sunflower and hype us up and subscribe and thumb us up. And if you have any comments, leave them down below. And you know what we say. Hype us up. Subscribe to us. And don't forget to thumb us up.
Hey, sunflowers!